Alrighty, just trying on the panel that we English wheeled. I massaged it a little bit after, played with a hammer a little bit, sanded the lines on it. I think it's going to be okay. The one that we took off, I do not like that part down in there. That's what I said I didn't like. As I've taken it off, you can see how it's like that. A lot of that would have been taken out, I'm thinking, as we applied that. But I'm also thinking that as I put that through the English wheel, I'm thinking that I'm starting with a better panel. I'm thinking how I would bend this one. I probably would start trying to bend it on something, trying to get a shape in it now, because this one doesn't really have that shape. We're going to probably end up taking some of the shape out when we do the bead roller, the step roller there, and run that through there. But this is what's going on. There's two different panels. That one's on the ground. A lot of pressure there. So what I'm thinking is, when that's applied, I don't want that to come straight down from that roof. I wouldn't want it to just drop off straight. I want that to come out a little bit, and I'm thinking that's going to give it to us. I still have got to cut this off, and I'm not sure what's going to happen to the metal of the roof. You can see the metal of the roof right here. It's just, I don't even know if it'd be 18 gauge or whatever gauge it is. When I cut that off along there, cut that off because the metal has to go up to the roof. It's connected underneath here, so I'm thinking that this piece here is holding that in place. I'm hoping that we're got the right shape on it to bring that back out to place where we need it. Also, if Jolene wants to come look at it from this angle, I need this shape. It's not straight. I need that shape to run along there, or I want that shape to run along there. That's why these cars can look good with, what can I say? These cars can look good without, knowing a whole bunch about bodywork, and the reason being is it's hard to find a straight panel. Also with the top piece here, it's also coming back like that. It's hard to find. You'd have to do this to it. I'm not sure how many people do that, but you can if you like. But this panel here, I've got this shape. I'm feeling like I can get this shape here, this shape right here with the shrinker after I step roll it, the edge all the way along after I step roll that, because it's going to straighten that out. And I'm going to have to shrink the edge of that to get that to go like this all the way along there. Not sure what I'm going to have to do to the top yet. Do not know. But at first I have to make the panel and get it looking half decent. Jolene's willing to come out and help me. And what's happening is right now, it's still Saturday, and I want to work on this car. I want to work on this panel to try to put it on. And I've got Jolene to help me. So maybe, we'll take the day off tomorrow. Or not take the day off. We'll go do something that doesn't require us to be in the shop filming. And Jolene gets to help me make this panel. And the reason I can't get away from this panel is because it's what I'm thinking about. I want to try to make it work. And, to come in here and do a video of us English wheeling it and smoothing it off and all that sort of stuff, that was great. But to be honest with you, I just can't walk home and leave it. I've got to try to figure out a little bit more in my brain how it's going. I don't know. Basically, I honestly don't know what's going to happen when we do the stepper roller here, why this metal is like that. And you can see how it's quite curved. It's got quite a bit curve into it, but we're going to need that for the side of the truck. We want something on the side of it when we weld onto it. It's not boom, boom, boom. We're making a panel for it, and it's the whole complete side. So I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen when we do this part, but you're going to find out because we always show you. What's going to happen is I'm going to lay the pattern on the inside of this because we did that one upside down, and we're going to do this one upside down, so we do it exactly the same. Now, that's going to go on there. Let's put my glasses on. We're going to put it, I'm going to get some magnets for this because I want it to stay in place. And it's just like the window. If I do not get it right this time, that means I'm in for another one. I can play with that one there, but I just don't think that I'm going to get this back to make me happy. I don't think I'm going to get that back to make me happy. And the reason being is I got the car in bare metal. I don't want to leave it all, you know what I'm saying, banged up and smashed up. Try and do a fairly decent job on it. And the only reason being is it's one of those cars that probably deserve it. It's one of those cars that probably deserve it. It's quite a desirable car in my mind. I'm going to go with that. Now, I'm just going to try to do a better job. Running that through there. Yesterday or the day before, when me and Colton did it, we went through it quite quick. I got caught up once. And what else? Just wasn't prepared, I don't think. Should have had a little table going on, but I'm just going to run this tape along here. I'm going to try to get that straight as I possibly can. Along that line. So we're coming down. Don't go below that green tape. That'll make me very happy. Very happy. Jolene's going to set the camera up if you don't mind, Jolene. Give me a little hand. Oh yeah, I got to take this out of the way. Did a little bit more welding on my little dolly. Just going to weld the end shut and then have something round on there, and then it'll be a nice dolly to stick in somewhere. But to be honest with you, as I cut this piece off, welded on there and ground that off, the long pieces on the floor, that's probably the piece I'll vice grip to what I'm doing, and then make the shape of the body line that way. There's a lot more that I got to cut off the car yet, but I'm not going to cut it off until I'm a little bit more prepared. All right. I don't know what we deserve to have the presence of Jolene today, but here she comes, everybody. Here she comes, here she comes, here she comes. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Can we go like real slow? All right. Because I want to do the best job I can. Just a second. Go ahead. Just a second. Remember that caught there last time?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
A lot of tension.
That means you're doing something right, sweetheart. Just like making a window. Don't get it right, do it again, I guess. I don't know which is more expensive, the metal.
Probably the same.
Slow down a sec. Go ahead, you're doing good. No, you're doing better and good. Sometimes a person gets fuzzy-eyed doing this.
I hit the camera.
Better. We'll just stop if it hits the camera. We'll move the camera on the other side. Had a look for the camera.
Go.
Huh? 104 pounds of Jolene's just straining, veins popping over her forehead. What has made it into my thing? Okay, it's good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Much happier. Much happier. Come take a look at that. That's nice. That is super nice. Much happier. So that made me, see, I'll have a good night tonight. I'll have a good night's sleep. I'll be able to go down and at the, what do you call that bad boy place again?
The cottage.
Studio. The studio. Jolene's got a different name for it than I do. But anyways, the studio. And I'll go down there and I'll sleep like a baby tonight because that looks good and straight to me. How's it look to you? I'm going to show you this. This makes me happy. And to be honest with you, if Jolene said I'm shutting the video off right now, I wouldn't mind that. And the reason being is I've accomplished, I think, what I want to accomplish about this nice straight line. I'm happy with the panel. That the panel is the way it is. Like it's got a nice shape, a nice shape to it, and it has a nice shape here. So let's just take a little bit of time, and we're gonna round this piece off, see if we can't make this bad boy look like something. Remember, we're not just replacing, a piece on the truck. We're replacing the whole side of the roof with simple tools, with simple tools. And you could see also how I could have used the roller. If the roller was wide enough, I would do the exact same thing with the metal. I just would have rolled it one way with less work. All right, now I've got that on there like that. Let's take a couple clamps. That makes me happy. I made that to dolly it over. Not going to do that right now. I'm going to use the whole piece. Why not? Should just buzz a little bit of it off just to smooth it up, a little rusty. Should work. Let's do this. We'll get it put right on in place where it needs to be. And we'll clamp it on. See if it works for us. Take note of the side of the truck, remember? Side of the truck goes like this. As we put this on here straight, we're going to end up making this straight, and then we're going to have to make it crooked again. That makes sense. We want to get it where I can pound on it. I'm going to do that. I don't want to bruise it. I want to clamp it on there. Do this. There we go. Now I need a hammer. Hopefully, looks nice. Nice. I love it. What am I going to do first? Let's knock a little bit of this edge off. See if this edge comes off. Not going to work out so good that way, is it? I think it would, but... I don't want to do anything wrong to it, but really, because it's going to work out really good, in my opinion. Maybe I'm going to have to do this. Trying to make that round. What do I do? Get my hammer. Just go slow. A person should know the sweet spot by the sound. I like to have that held down, but how am I going to hold that down and hammering at the same time? There we go. There we go. Just had to get a visual. You need a better visual. All right. We're getting it come around though. I like to do it on the floor if I could, but let's do it this way. Huh? Just trying to get that lip to come around. Trying to do it all at once. Just trying to. Gotta be careful there. Gotta be careful there. Transition there. Transition there back to what we're doing. Gotta be careful. I'm just gonna take and leave that back here. That can be straightened out any time. Just going to do a little bit more now. I want to just flop it over. Okay. Nope. If I could lay that on there. Make it easier on myself somehow. Makeshift. There we go. Don't like it. I don't like it. I can't hold it. Back to the original. Back to the original. This is where I'd make Colton hold the other end of the metal. Well, can you hold it while we do that? Sure. I never even thought. Like I never even thought you can hold metal as just as well as Colton can, can't you? Look at that. That's beautiful. Love it.
Where do you want me?
Just to kind of hold it down. If that's going to bounce that all too, you better put it back there. I would say we're probably going to bounce it all to smithereens. If you can just kind of hold down on it, like kind of two-hand deal. Like I'm just going to fly over. Like,
Can you clamp it?
you're onto something, girl. I don't want to bruise it, is what I don't want to do. I don't want to bruise it, man. Let's try this. Just got to get in position, that's all. Got to get in position, that's all. Ooh. Now I got her. Now I got her. Cut hose off or something. Nice. Now we're getting the panel we want. Getting that shape rounded up. Looking good, eh? I can do it this way or not. Not really that hard to hold. Gonna double team back. Don't hit them pretty ready nails. Somebody be in trouble. Looking really nice. Be nice to have to get that little, it's looking good. How's that? Right in there. I'm sure she's got a transition right here where it goes flat to start kicking in. I might have to kick, we'll have to kick that in there obviously too, but yeah, it's got to kick in there, obviously. Right in that groove. Hoping I can shrink that, bring that around that corner. Right around the corner there. I'm going to have some help applying this, no doubt in my mind. And I'm going to maybe trim a little bit off this piece going around the corner, but I want to really round that up a little bit more, which I can. I know I can. All right, Julie, you want to put your hand down there? Just hold that end up if you would, please. Best you can, that's all I ask. Now I have to make that come around. Nice side on it. It's gonna fit up in there nice. I think it is. Put the shrinker on the end back inside of this. Tack that. I can almost tack that on, like close. I can straighten that out where I might be bruising that, I'm not sure. Do we have can you want to hold that for a second? Just gonna put that right there. I'm gonna get something to hold it up, just so I can look at it. I'm gonna need a couple people. I'm gonna need a couple people to possibly put that on the... We're going in the right direction. A few little... Oh, we're going in the right direction. That's just the light, just the light. We're going in the right direction. Basically, I just have to shrink that around that corner to bring that around. The whole panel has to be shaped like this. I'm much happier with this. With that way back there like that, much happier with that than coming down, than coming back up. We got a nice straight line going on there. I honestly think with, you know, maybe getting down on the ground and holding the panel with me, like really holding on to it, I can really get that line out really nice and almost get it identical to that one there. We're good up in here. All right. That fell good, didn't put a dent in it, everything's great, everything's perfect. But we're gonna play with it some more. And the old magnet wanted to stick on that, but didn't want to stick on that. No damage, no damage. This one's a way better panel. That's a nice stiff panel compared to that one. Really stiff, really good. And then we're going to keep cruising with this one. I'm glad that I stuck onto it. Jolene said, don't be so foolish and work the metal a little bit. And sometimes I don't work the metal a little bit because I feel like I can get it done faster, just make a brand new piece going for it. But this here has surprised me. It's made a nice piece. What else to say? We got tomorrow off. That's all there is to that. Do you want to try a little shrinking on that? Yeah. Let's do it. I shouldn't have said like we're all done, but I can pull this out. Maybe. this on the ground. Ah, jeez. Shrinker's in the front. Shrinking's what we gotta do for the back. Yeah, it's on there like that. Take this, and I'll tell you when we're not doing it, hold it up straight like that, please. And then we do, you just push down on it. I'm gonna take this off. You made a good call on the tape, the green tape. We changed it up a little bit. I used the orange tape before, and I think the green was a little better choice. And the reason we had a little better choice is because it gives a little more distance. Matched up better. Now you can see that looking nice in there, eh?
It does.
Yep, it's got one good. Now this one here, I'm going to have to thank the English wheel for giving me a shape. You know, I don't give it much. Oh, sorry about that, sweetheart. I don't give it much, but I'll give it credit for that. The reason being I didn't have a long enough roller. Sorry about that. Don't do it again, she says.
Yeah.
I can tell by the look on her face. Do not do that again.
You get yourself fired.
Now, what we're going to try to do, we're not even completely round yet. That's not bad there in the back. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if we can get that. Shrink it. Pull down as hard as you can. Yep. Harder. Harder, sweetheart. That's not going to do it. You got to push on it. There we go. You might get something done. Yep. You've been paying attention what you've been doing here? Pushing down hard?
Yep.
Good. Yep. Let's take a look at it. We're pretty straight except for what we shrunk. Are we not? I just want to keep shrinking that back part. I'm not really worried about this part yet. And the reason I'm not worried about this part yet, because I haven't got that in shape yet with that dolly. I'm kind of being premature trying to shrink that around there. But that doesn't look bad, so let's do it again. Just, yeah. Get on the top, get on. There you go. Yep. I'm daddy on it. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to get us around the corner or not. I'm trying to keep shrinking that quite heavy. Just one a little ways in. Get in there. Get in there. It'll come around. I just got to press it harder. That's all. Huh? Just got to press it harder. Going down or going up? Which way am I have to go there? Am I doing the right thing? Seems like it.
Can you shrink that edge?
What's that?
Can you shrink that edge?
Shrink what edge?
This one.
Why do I want to shrink that?
To bring it any closer?
No. It pulls the metal together. It doesn't make it go in closer.
Okay.
You know, and that metal here, see how it's over here like this? Jolie's asking me to shrink that metal. So here, this metal wants to be pulled out.
Right.
Right? And also, I want to put pressure on that. This metal here is holding us out. But it's all, it looks like it's running uphill, doesn't it? Yeah. Don't want that, do we? No. Have to cut it off if that happens. Nope, just turn it down like that. It's going to work out great. It's going to work out fantastic. All right, I'm going to need a little help with that. Just holding it and that sort of stuff. Jolene's big and tough and strong and all that, but basically a little more power on that shrinker there would help me out a lot. You can see how it's turned it quite good there now, but if I had, you know, coming down on it, I could probably do it real good. That still needs to be dollied a little bit, hammered a little bit, but the panel's going really nice. Looks really good. I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I'm going to sleep good tonight. That panel there was a test, you know, a test had to start somewhere. And to get it looking and to get that mistake there, I guess it helped me make this one. Basically, I knew I needed more roll in it, that sort of stuff. So, come back tomorrow and I'll be here. No? Yes? Yes, I will be here. Have a great day, everybody. Back tomorrow.